Okay, let's add some details to this model. So by this time, the model should be something like that. We have all the, well, there's something missing here, but there are a lot of things. We have the asphalt, we have the sidewalk, green areas, but just for the limit between green areas and sidewalks, here we see the topography and here we see something like that. I think it's good building like a wall around all these, because if you look at this, we have concrete walls here, we have concrete walls there. So that's, and here we will try to do something like this. Okay, so we'll try to create those staircases to go from this level to that level and then all the way up, and then there will be some elements here and some elements there. So this is what we're going to do now in this class. First, very easy. If we go to level 0, we need walls around this green area here. We can go to walls, and we have this generic 12, and I have to make sure that this generic 12 is made of, this is the travertine one, but we do have a wall made of concrete. Which one is it? This one is generic 8. Okay, so let's use this one, because if we edit type and edit this, the material is concrete cast in place. I don't mind. I want a wall made of concrete. So if we do this, and there's something that you have to understand with Revit, we don't have to be very accurate when we are creating walls. We can do whatever we feel like, and then we can line up things, and that will work better. So this is the generic 2 and generic 8. I'm creating walls, and I'm just doing this. Okay. And what does it mean? Because I want to attach this wall to this element that we have here. So I use line up, and there you go. And if we want to, where does it have to finish? It has to finish there. And there. And if we go to the 3D view, now we see that there's a concrete wall here. We only have to adjust the height. Okay, so what's the height? It's from level 0. The top constraint is unconnected. This is 8 or 10. I don't know. Let's see. 8 goes well. Or probably it has to be 6. Okay, just adjusting the height. And material, it has to be not travertine. I want the concrete one. There you go. Okay, so we do this all around the green areas that we have here. We can do it there and there. So I'm going to do it. But first I have to find out the height. So this is level 0, and the height offset is 3. So if I'm going to level 0, I create a wall. The unconnected height is 3 feet. And then even if you do something weird like that, okay. And then if we do this and use align, It's much easier than wasting time on trying to align at the beginning. Okay, so we can do this and then we line things up. And there you go. Looking at this, we have a perfect limit between the green area and that. Okay, so for all these elements, especially when we have here two different materials, the topography and something else, using a wall, it's the right option, and it's what it happens. Okay, so we have a concrete wall here, we have another concrete wall there. Now, what about this? Let's try to fix this. Well, first, apparently, this goes beyond this first arch. Okay, so the topography, we have to move it in this direction. So I'm going to select this, edit boundary, and let's move this line beyond that arch. So we're here. I don't know, let's say 20. And okay, I'm going to do first this, then I have to trim, and delete something that shouldn't be there. Do that. There you go. Okay. And now there is, I would like to see how this is, but anyway, let's do these two elements. So we have done this with the topography. What I'm going to do now is to keep this with the topography, with the height, with the actual height, and then I'm going to go downwards with this, with 3 steps, 1, 2, 3 steps. Okay, so with this topography, let's see. Okay. I want to select. Oh, I don't have a path there. Okay, so I have paths here, I have paths there. So let's create a massing inside building path. And I'm going to hidden line and this. Okay. So now I'm going to create this pad. Actually, I'm going to do this. And this. Okay, so that's the first building pad. But now those steps, I'm going to make them this is 25. To this with 20. There you go. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. But now I have to raise the level. It's level 0. So I think we should be level 10, and the height offset is 0. Or the height offset is maybe 2. Yeah. So I have to make sure that these two are at the same level. And then I have to create 3 more building pads. Okay, so this building pad is level 10 and the height offset is 2. This building pad is level 10 and the height offset is -3. Okay, I'm studying this. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and then the landing, and then 1, 2, 3 steps, and then the landing. So each step has to be 6 inches. So here we have 6, 12, 18 inches, and then we have 18 inches more. So I'm going to keep creating building pads with all the steps, and then I will create another building pad here because the level, I think the current level is too high. Okay, so let's start with this. There you go. So this building pad, this one, it's level 10, -3. So I have to go 6 inches up. Okay, so then it's maximum side building pad. And I want to go here. It's level 0. Well, I'll change the level later. And I'm going to make it 1 foot, 1 foot or 2 feet. Then here, here, and there. So this has to be level 10 minus 2 and 4. Okay. The next one, I'm going to create another building pad. The same 2 and 2. Okay. Now it's level 10 and level 6 inches is 1 foot and 10 inches. Okay. I'm going to edit this boundary. I'm going to move it down. And now building pad 2, level 10 and 6 inches is 1 and 4. I don't know if well, now I'll check if all the steps are the same. And final, this one, I edit boundary and I attach this here. There you go, let's see. Okay, yeah, so apparently they don't have the same. Let me check this. This is 6 inches. Okay, so I think the next one is wrong because this is -2 and 4 inches. And that was 3. So if I subtract this 6 inches, that has to be 2 and 6. There you go. And this has to be 2. Give 2. And this has to be 1 and 6 inches. Okay. And what about this one? This one has to be 1 and 6 inches. With 1. Okay. But now I have 3 steps more. 1, 2, 3, and 3 steps more there. So I can, is it inside or outside the, yeah, I think they start outside the arch. Okay. So I'm going to So this is 1, 2, 3. It's 6 inches. So I'm going to select the pad. Topography. I want to select the pad. Edit boundary. And now I can offset this one at 6 feet. Here. And here you go. And now this topography. Okay, I want to select this pad. This pad is 1 and 6 inches, so another one has to be 1 foot. So inside building pad, level 10, 1. This 2. The next one is negative 6 inches. Okay. Finally, that is level 10 and the elevation 0. Well, I did something wrong here because I think this is level 0. It has to be level 10, 6 inches. Okay, there you go. So here we have the steps, more steps, and here I need another building pad at this level, and this level is level 10 and 0. So probably all this area should be at level 10, 0. What about this one? This is level 10, 0. Yeah. So let's do it again. To the wireframe. And now I'm going to create another building pad. Level 10 and 0. Here you have to do the same. Okay. So here we should do the same. It's not symmetrical, but it should be symmetrical. Do this. Go to 3D level. And consistent colors. There you go. Okay, so now we have this part the same as this. If we want to fix that, we can use the same concrete wall that we have done all around these elements. But this is it. And then how is it the transition between this level and that level? Because here you see that we have okay, so we have this level and here we have different level. So I'm gonna try to do something better. Well, first, okay, so yeah. Let's select this one, this pad, edit boundary. I'm going to line up this here. Finish. Good. And now I think this should be a little thicker. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, typography. Typography. Select the pad. And this pad, I'm going to edit the boundary. And I'm going to select this. There you go. Because I want a ramp from this level to that level. Probably this is not what happens in the real project, or maybe it does. But if we are here at this level and we want to go down to that level, we might need a ramp here. Okay, so I'm going to build a ramp and then I will go down this way. But in this other side, I think we have some staircases. Okay, so let's do the ramp here. And okay, let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to do this. This will be a wall. This is a topography, but will be a wall. And now I want to open another opening there. And I'm going to create two different walls here and there will be a ramp here. Okay, so let's do it. I'm going to create a building pad and this is 1 foot. Okay, good. So that has to be one. This has to be 1 foot. And so this is level 0, high offset 0. Okay. So now I have created that opening, these two walls, and there will be a ramp here, but to enter that ramp, I need an opening there. So what can I do? I'm going to create another building pad. But in this case, the level has to be the same as this one. If I remember right, that was level 10 and -3. So it's point. Okay, that works. So I'm here, then I go there, and well, there's a gap, and now we need a ramp from that point to that point. What's the height of that ramp? So this is level 10, -3, and this is level 0. Okay, so there's 7 feet, sorry, because this is 10 minus 3, 7, and this is level 0. So I need a ramp, and the distance, the height has to be 7 feet. So what is the length of a 7-foot height ramp? Let's find out. Okay, so this is the slope for a ramp, calculating wheelchair ramp slope. It has to be 1 to 12. What does it mean? It means that if we go up 1 foot, the length has to be 12 feet. Okay, and the maximum is 4 because people need to rest. So after 4 feet going up, we need a landing, and then we have to go 4 feet. So if we have to go 7 feet down or 7 feet up, the total length, if 1 foot is 12 feet, 7 feet will be 7 times 12. So this is 84, I think. Yeah, I think it's 84. Okay, so the length is 84. But we have to split this ramp into 2 different parts. If it's 84, let's divide it by 2, so it will be 42. So we need 42 with that slope, then landing, and then 42 to get the lowest level. Okay, let's look at this because we have to do something. Okay, I'm going to move this section box up to this point because I want to see this section. Okay, if we look at this, this is what we have. This is the highest point of the ramp, and this has to be the lowest. Okay, and this has to be 84. So we have to go down with that slope, 1 to 12, 42, then landing, and then 42 up to this level. Let's do it. And to do that, I'm going to use the component model in place. So the component model in place, I'm sure they're ramps. No, they're not ramps. So I will select floor. Okay. And for that floor, I'm going to use extrusion. I'm going to pick the plane. Pick. Plane. Okay. Oh, because I'm on 3D. Set work plane. It's not level 0. It has to be one of the grids. Okay. So the first, this is 7 foot. Then we have to go down. We have to go this way 42, 41, 42, and 42. At the, if the slope is, okay, let's do it in a different way. If this is 12, we have to go 1 foot down. And then like this. I delete this and this, and that's the slope. Okay. And then I have to go 42 feet in this direction. So I'm going to use the offset 42. There you go. And that's the length. Then I need a landing. So the landing has to be enough for a wheelchair to stop there. 6 foot can be enough. And then I need to copy this because I need the same slope here. And now that should be at the end of, yeah, that matches with this. So now I have to close that gap. Like this, delete, and there you go. And now let's line this up. And is it enough? Finish. Now I have to move the section box. And let's just there you go. Okay, so we are at this level. Then we have this ramp, and then I need at least 2 slopes or 2 ramps, because I need a ramp here with that slope, then landing, and then the same ramp there with that slope, and then we are at this level. Okay, so well, look at everything we have done here so far. We have this level, we go 6 steps up, and then we are at this level, which is the entrance. And then I have connected this lower level, this lower green area, and that level, just by working with topography and ramps. And then if you want to make it better, you can always use this kind of walls, and these walls around this hide the topography. Okay, so here if we look at the realistic elements here, yeah, so we have this topography which is not very nice, so probably we should need to change this. We can use walls, or probably if we use this paint option and we select the concrete cast in place, probably we should be able to select the topography.